Welcome to Orlando Attractions Magazine, the show.
On this week's episode, we're headed to the beach to party like teens.
And we're bringing you more water from Tokyo Disneyland's Disney Sea.
As always, we've got theme park news, travel tips, a new giveaway, and more. And it's all happening right now. This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items. Visit their warehouse here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
Mousefan Travel is our preferred travel agent. Whether you're headed to theme parks, a luxurious cruise, or an exotic destination, let the experts handle it at no extra cost. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other Orlando area attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter. Welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm JeniLynn.
It's been another wonderful week here in Orlando.
That's right. We celebrated our independence here in the States.
And it was a salute to all nations, but mostly America.
Oh, Sam Eagle would be so proud right now. So tell us about your uncustomary visit to the Hollywood Studios for the 4th of July.
Okay, well, any chance I get to see fireworks at studios, I'm going to take it. It's so rare nowadays to see fireworks there. I mean, it used to be a nightly occurrence back in the day, Sorcery in the Sky. And so it's so cool to still see the fireworks there. And then the fact that Mold, Sweat, and Shears actually plays the music live during the fireworks, that's just another cool element to it. And it's just, I really like going there for that. And it was a good show.
That does sound like a good show. Was it similar to the New Year's Eve fireworks?
Similar, yeah. Really, the only difference is the music. I mean, New Year's Eve is it's just kind of a mix of rock songs, but this one is a mix of it's America through the ages with the music history of America, basically.
Cool.
Like starts off with the 50s and goes to today, and it's pretty neat.
That does sound neat. So would you say it's an event that's bursting with fun and excitement?
I would not use that word again after what happened last week with the smoking and the sparks with the lights and stuff. You don't ever use that word again. But let's just move on to News in the Queue, okay?
Now here's an attraction that has been around a while, but we don't hear much about it. Dinosaur World is stepping it up this summer with some new experiences to celebrate its 15th anniversary.
3 shows will debut for park guests. The first show provides a hands-on tour of the new exploration cave, which focuses on fossils. The second show elicits guest participation to design a dinosaur costume and test it against the Dino Eat Dino environment of prehistoric times. And the final experience presents a game show where guests have their prehistoric knowledge tested and have the chance to earn prizes.
They also have a new mammoth exhibit, and by mammoth, we mean over 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
The open-air exhibit provides a snapshot of a migration pod entirely made up of, you guessed it, life-size mammoths.
I've never been to have you been out to Dinosaur World?
I drive by it when I go to Tampa for concerts, and I've always wanted to go there. It looks like, you know, your very old school
Roadside attraction.
Yes, and for that reason I want to go. Kind of makes me feel like I'm in National Lampoon's Vacation or something.
Right? I remember going to a place like this somewhere in America when I was a kid. I just remember going through and just seeing these big dinosaur statues, and it may have been this, I don't know, but because I mean we did drive here in '91, so it could have been Dinosaur World, and I just can't remember. But I've been somewhere similar, and I would like to go back and just kind of rekindle that memory and nostalgia.
Love to. Maybe we need to speak to our producers about that, getting out there for the show.
I think we should. It's certainly cool to be able to encounter mammoths, but what if you could meet Iron Man?
Ooh, I'm always up for meeting Iron Man.
Well, lucky for you, you can this Saturday over at the Orlando Science Center. In celebration of Iron Man 3's premiere in their 3D theater, the center is not only showing the film, but also offering visitors a few other perks.
That's right. Iron Man himself will be there to meet with guests.
And in the spirit of Iron Man, who manufactures his superhero prowess, The center's new exhibit, Engineer It, gives guests a chance to go hands-on with engineering demos.
You can also learn about video game technology.
For the full schedule of events for the weekend, please check out our blog at attractionsmagazine.com. Seems like a fun little event.
I know, it does.
I think, am I thinking correctly, like this is the first Iron Man meet and greet in Orlando?
That I'm aware of.
Yeah, that I'm aware of. I mean, unfortunately, due to some things, we can't have it here at Disney, but this would be pretty cool to go get to meet Iron Man.
Oh yeah, all you locals and whoever's here on vacation, you know where to go for the cool stuff happening this weekend. You know, speaking of Iron Men, Disney has announced 8 men who will become Disney legends at this year's D23 Expo in Anaheim, California. This year's honorees will join the 229 people who have previously been honored with Disney's highest award.
Now, some of this year's honorees include Tony Baxter, Dick Clark, Billy Crystal, John Goodman, and Steve Jobs.
It's really a cool list there.
It's a great list. A lot of people that have been long overdue to become a Disney legend, and some, you know, who have unfortunately left us in previous years and get their due and get their recognition.
Posthumous. Well, for the full list, visit attractionsmagazine.com.
Admission to the ceremony is included with tickets to the D23 Expo, but the arena seats are on a first-come basis.
We'll be at the expo too, so if you're going, be sure to stop by our table in the Collectors Forum.
Don't forget to look for hidden Mickeys at Disney's water parks. At Blizzard Beach, at the rear of the park, a classic Mickey is formed by 3 stones jutting out from near the top edge of a stone bridge crossing Cross Country Creek. It's on the side of the bridge near the center. A small triangular rock over this hidden Mickey gives it the appearance of wearing a sorcerer's hat. It's a cool image. Happy hunting for this one.
Now, is anyone's summer really complete without a beach party?
You know, my answer, and I believe Typhoon Lagoon's answer, is no, and that's why they're throwing beach parties at the water park this summer.
Oh, I thought it was because of the Disney Channel original movie coming out, Teen Beach Movie.
Well, that too, yeah. Well, we threw our girl here, JeniLynn, into the mix to get this party started.
Surf's up, dude.
We're here today at Typhoon Lagoon for the Teen Beach Movie Beach Party. Now, in addition to giving you a look at the event that's going to be happening here throughout the summer, we've got some of Disney Channel's stars from the movie here today that we're going to get to speak to. So come along with me, we're about to have a great time. Can you give us a little bit of the concept of the film?
Yes, I mean, Teen Beach Movie is going to be awesome. It comes out in July, and it's kind of like your typical like beach party time travel. You have these 2 characters that travel back into their favorite musical taking place in the 60s, where it's kind of like a West Side Story, the bikers versus the surfers. The 2 main characters kind of mess up the plot of the story, and so you kind of go with them as the journey on if they save the day or what happens. It's really, really fun, and I think it's going to be great for the kids growing up.
And your character is Rascal, if I'm not mistaken.
you're right.
How does Rascal play into the whole thing?
So Rascal is a surfer, and now Rascal is kind of like your annoying little brother, or sometimes like a chihuahua. So he's just there. He's always doing the wrong thing. He's doing something stupid. He's always getting into trouble. So hopefully he'll get the party started, and people will just always look at him. And a typical phrase is like Rascal. So hopefully it'll be a people pleaser and fun.
Your character is Tanner. Can you tell us a little bit about Tanner?
Tanner, super easygoing. I think, watching the movie, it's one of those things you have to think, don't take him face value. It starts off and you're like, oh, this guy's an airhead. He's just going to throw out some cheap lines and whatever. But through it, you kind of find out he has layers, and he's really like a heartfelt person. And I think you see that he knows more than he leads on. it's kind of like, you know what I know, but I'm not going to push it on anybody.
Chi-Chi is like the smallest one with the biggest attitude and the biggest hair. And it's all my real hair. I'll have it on the record.
Note that.
Note, it's all my real hair. I actually have a video proof because I thought people were not going to believe that. So it was so much fun, very stylish. Like, I loved all my costumes. I think I changed one of the most out of everyone. And I have like a funny little voice and a funny little laugh. And I just think it's gonna be great for kids and for adults and for everyone.
Now, what kind of skills did you have to have in order to get selected for your role in the film?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know Disney and you know musicals, they love to do it big and huge. So talk about crazy dance numbers out on the beach in Big Mama's house with props. We got to work with one of the best choreographers around. His name was Christopher Scott. And so to get this part, you have to be able to dance. And to be a surfer, you got to be able to wear those little shorts too. So, I mean, we got to dance, we got to sing, we got to be out on the beach, and yeah, it was really fun.
And did you have experience in those things prior to being selected?
Yeah, I was on So You Think You Can Dance, so I know a little thing about dance. I got runner-up. And yeah, so I've been acting for a while, and just the audition process was really long and fun, but I'm so glad that I got to be a part of it.
I mean, I had to sing, I had to dance, I had to act. I mean, and I think I had like 8 or 9 audition songs. It was crazy. I jumped through so many awesome hoops, but I mean, it was my first big role I've ever gotten, so it was definitely like the Hollywood dream, you know.
What was the experience like being on a Disney Channel original movie?
You know, it was like a dream come true for me. I have been dreaming about this since I was like 5 years old, you know, ever since I saw all the movie musicals, and then it just like heightened when I saw High School Musical. So it's surreal, it's amazing. I'm so like blessed and grateful to be just here and a part of it all.
So we're gonna do like a very 60s themed dance move, and it's called the jerk. So it's
Okay.
All you're gonna do is you're gonna raise your left hand and then your right arm. Okay. So you're just gonna go up, and then from here you're just gonna snap your upper body, and then you're gonna switch, and you're just gonna snap. And then the most important thing about it is your face. You have to make sure that you look like you're into it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Ready?
We'll be into it.
6, 7, 8. Yes! Yes! Teen Beach movie, July 19th. You better watch it.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation. And the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
This week we are taking you out of the Orlando Loop. In fact, you have your passport?
Yes, ready to go.
Okay, because we're going out of the continent for this one.
That's right. We are bringing you to Tokyo Disneyland, where our friends at Theme Park Review recently toured. They were nice enough to share a few videos of the attractions out that way, and we knew you all wouldn't want to miss them.
Yeah. Now, JeniLynn, I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese.
Do you really think so?
Well, you'll want to too after you see how cool these attractions are. We're going to take a look at Aquatopia, which is a fun spinning water ride at Tokyo Disney Sea. Then Sinbad's Storybook Voyage, which is also at Tokyo Disney Sea. And finally, Pooh's Honey Hunt at Tokyo Disneyland, which is Disney's first trackless ride.
Here we go! Oh, I think we're gonna spin. No, go backwards. Oh, we're gonna spin. Spinning! Spinning again. Oh God, spinning a lot. Oh, nauseous. Spin!
ほらチャンドゥみんなに挨拶してさあ冒険に出発だ最高の宝物を見つけよう気をつけろシンドバッドこの先は危険よ忘れるないかなる時も心のコンパスに従うのだ人生は冒険だ沈まないけれど人 緒に冒険ができて楽しかったよ。
We've all heard it many times before. It's summer, it's hot, it's critical to stay hydrated. It's a great idea to carry a few bottles of water around with you to help, but the idea of drinking lukewarm water that has been out for a few hours is really unappealing, so try out this tip. The night before your day in the parks, freeze a few bottles of water. The next morning, pack those bottles up in a backpack or some other bag to carry. That way, as you go throughout your day, your water will be chilled as it slowly thaws. This is not only providing a refreshing drink for a better price, but it also keeps you a little cooler as you walk around carrying a cold package. And with every climbing degree in the Florida sun, these small things make a bigger difference.
Summer is here. Don't pay full price for your theme park admission tickets. Undercover Tourist ships the exact same tickets straight to your door for less than gate price. All tickets are new, authentic, and backed by one of the best refund policies. Add on your car rental to save up to 50% on your vacation package. Find the best day to visit each park along with other insider tips and planning tools at undercovertourist.com. Visit undercovertourist.com and buy your tickets today.
As expected, it's time for the weekly giveaway. Yes. Now, last week we asked you to tell us the rate you'll be following when you are spacewalking. The answer was found in last week's Candy Space Center segment, and it's 17,500 miles per hour, which is a little fast.
That's a lot.
I think you get a ticket for that.
You cover some ground in that amount of time.
The winner chosen at random was Taylor Terry from Lillian, Alabama. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Taylor. Your vintage t-shirt collection from Theme Park Connection is on its way. Now for this week's challenge, we want you to tell us the name of the first and only trackless ride in Orlando. Now earlier we showed you the Winnie the Pooh ride at Tokyo Disneyland, which doesn't run on tracks. We have our own ride here in Orlando that operates the same way. What is it called?
When you send in your answer, you might be picked at random to receive this prize package from Theme Park Connection. First off, we have 2 pins from Walt Disney Imagineering. And the cool thing is they're like springy, they bend.
They are springy. I kind of love them.
Kids better be careful, they can like bam with their brothers and sisters.
Whoever wins this, can you share? I want one.
I want the others. Okay. They get both. They also have this beautiful Haunted Mansion window decal for your car. And then courtesy of Theme Park Review from their trip to Japan, we have maps from Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, celebrating their 30th anniversary. And
they're in Japanese.
yes, they are all Japanese, so
they will accommodate you well when you do finally turn
Japanese. And I already think you will.
Well, you're going to send in your answer by email to info@attractionsmagazine.com. You must include your full name and address, and we need it all by the end of next Tuesday, July 16th, 2013. As always, keep in mind that you can only enter once per week, and you can only win once per year.
Here is something else that only happens once per week, and it's time for the shout-outs.
Yes. Now, Jeff Weatherwax is first. He's headed to Disney with his 3 kids and wife and is wondering if the dining plan is a good idea. Jeff, let's talk. In terms of convenience, it's hard to beat the dining plan, but in terms of value, I cannot endorse it. Your dollar will go further if you use that kitchenette in your Nemo suite for making simple meals in the room or going off property a few times. The one catch is that in years past, Disney has had a free dining period for those who stay in selected resorts. If the dining plan becomes free, obviously there's no better deal than that. Your best bet is to contact a Disney travel agent such as Mousefan Travel for the details, and don't wait.
Really good tip. It's a very good tip. Simon Baskerville is next. He caught our reference to Carousel of Progress in a past episode and wrote to us asking if any changes have been made in a recent refurbishment. Simon, as far as we're able to tell, the refurbishment was only for maintenance and cleaning. No changes were made besides maybe a few lights, so rest easy.
Yes. Now, hello, Allison Hunt. We're excited you found us and started watching the show. We hope that you'll tune in every week. We'll carry you through until you get here yourself.
James Thompson, we haven't forgotten you. James regularly watches the show and is trying his hand at a successful YouTube channel called Sam and Melvin. Best of luck, James.
Listen to this one, Binks. Viewers Paul, Lindsay, and Orla have welcomed a new little wee one into their home. Congratulations, guys, on Ellie's safe arrival. We are thrilled about the news, and I love the name. I have an Ellie at home as well.
And finally, we want to shout out William Puckey, who is turning 9 years old today. William, your mom and dad are proud of you. We look forward to that Orlando trip coming in February. Maybe we'll get to see you.
Happy birthday.
Yes, now we want to thank Mousefan Travel. Let them exercise their expertise and plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
And thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade theme park items. Visit the warehouse here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We're also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Orlando area theme parks and attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Please let all our sponsors know you appreciate them. We couldn't have a show without them.
Also, don't forget you can watch the show each and every week on YouTube, iTunes, and Bright House Cable.
You can like us on Facebook, and we hope you'll follow us on Twitter too.
And there's always attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week. You can also subscribe to the magazine itself. It's available in print, on the Nook, online, and in our iPhone and iPad apps. You won't want to miss all the great articles in our new summer issue, including the top 10 most underappreciated attractions and an interview with Disney DJ Elliott.
And for everyone who just can't get enough of Orlando Attractions Magazine, we now have t-shirts, mugs, bags, and a few other things available for purchase online. Simply head over to Zazzle.com/attractions to get your very own Attractions Magazine items.
Well, that's it. Our work is done.
Truth. Now it's time to play.
Yeah, it's funny how the line between work and play can get so blurred at times.
That's as it should be. But we don't want to play alone. Make sure that you all get out there and have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
We have a stray.
I'll fix her here, you fix hers.
Get that back
We got this covered.
Right.
I think that's a
We're the
blooper.
divas over here.
Typhoon Lagoon today for the Teen Beach movie Deech?
Now, as expected, it's time for the week. What was that?